Hello everybody, and I'm back recording for, I was about to say Fortnite. I'm not back recording, I'm actually recording something new, and it's called Astroneer, you can see in the top right corner. So, I have played this game many times in the past, but I'm going to start a new adventure game. I thought this would be a good way to, play, because, not many people play this apparently. And so, yes, that's why I'm recording. Well, one of the main reasons. I've watched other YouTubers play this, and it's like they never do a full series, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go until I get to the last planet. Which, you're wondering, what do you mean by the last planet? I think there's several planets. Well, yes, there is several planets, but the last planet is supposed to be the hardest one, and I want to try to be able to live there. So, yeah, we'll try doing that. And I don't see why they don't just have you start with the pod instead of the shelter, because the dropship is so much smaller than this massive thing, and it takes up so much room. And why don't they just have like the pads? I don't get it. I don't get some of it. Ooh, we spawn right next to some resin. That's gonna be good. Okay. Oh, why didn't it unpackage? Here we go. And this is actually a trick. If you didn't know this is really funny. You can actually fit that in there, and it saves you the option of either having to print or to go explore. So, if you didn't know that, that helps. Because I was like, I can't use both at the same time. And I had to go find resin really, really fast and not have any tethers. Well, you didn't get tethers at the start anyway, but still it was like, okay, I have to get another platform. But now it's not so bad, because I knew that trick now. Here we go. Okay. I'm sorry if my voice is a little dull today. Last night I was out for a really long time doing, not chores, but like out on errands, so. Oh, whoa. Don't know why that happened. Okay. Let's get a little more resin. And you may be thinking, Hamilton, why are you not getting every bit of resin? Because if you get every bit of resin, you're just there for the rest of your life. It's like really hard to get every piece of resin, unless it's above ground. Oh, and by the way, you can sprint in this game. I'm playing on PS4 again, which I think is the only thing I can technically play on. I mean, I guess I could play on mobile, but it's gonna be hard to set up. I'm actually thinking about doing Boom Beach episodes on my world. I have a level 8 headquarters now, so I might do that. I might set a good time for that. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's plenty. So if you actually press forward on the left joystick, it actually makes you sprint. And then you can just like move forward and you don't have to hold it down. It's really cool. And the thing about resin, if you can, make a ton of large platforms if you just have enough, because it ends up helping a ton of things. So now I need to find compound. I'm gonna search this way. There's more resin over here. I can't believe it. It's like the most resin on a start I've ever seen. On a different world, I had a ton of resin and a bit of compound, but that was like nothing compared to this. Yes! And if you're wondering why I'm like the happiest man on earth, it's because this will help a ton. These are extremely hard to make. Unless you just have like a ton of stuff. Like in my other world, I don't know why I'm not starting with the other world, but the other world I had like some of the most stuff. Like I had 3 research centers because I was just gonna get right off the bat a a large rover, because I was like, okay, I don't need the buggy or the medium rover. I'm just gonna go straight to the big stuff. And then I thought, how do you get silicone or something? I know how to get rubber, I think. Astropedia. Resources. I'm not good with these resources. I'm sorry. Clay turns into ceramic. Carbon, if you've been wondering what carbon does, it literally just powers a generator. It's terrible. Okay. Malachite is copper. Okay. Composite resources. For rubber, I do not know what that. I don't know how you make some of this stuff. I mean, diamonds you just mine, I think. Don't you? I'm terrible with the resources in this game, I'm sorry. But I'm just sort of new to all of these resources. Like it used to be, well, it did used to be. It used to be where if you got some stuff, you could get literally everything else in the game, which I am guessing they've changed it. So if you got compound, you could practically get everything. Like I think these even used to be made out of compound, and then they updated the game to make it harder, which I think was good. So I need compound, which I'm gonna go this way for. Not a bit. Not yet, anyway. Wow. Okay, I finally found compound. That is very surprising. Compound already. No, that was organic. Actually, let's throw that out. Let's take like 2. A little more. Okay. 3. Okay. Now let's go back. No, don't suffocate. Where you're right there. You're right there. Come on. Come on. That was so close. I've cut that so many times. Like I've cut that close so many times. Okay. Let's make a bit of tethers. Yeah, come on. I wish I could play with people, but my friends haven't been online, and I'll figure out why one of mine hasn't been online. The other I know why it's not online, but it's sort of sad. Also, one of them is a YouTuber. His channel is Ghostpack Gaming. Go check it out. He plays very, very different games from me. And yeah. I don't want to use all my tethers, so a little more. Okay. Where is it? Come on. Show yourself, compound. Compound, where are you? Here you are. Okay. You're mine now. This was great. Okay. If you're near a forest, that's the ideal place to get research. Because they're actually just inside of trees, usually. Okay, I'm gonna get a little oxygen and then show you what I mean. Where's the tethers? Where's the tethers? No. Tethers. Okay. Like, you have to get the most out of the tethers you can, because you may, later in the game, if you find a ton of compound, you may think, oh, they're not that hard to get. At the very start, they're like the best resource in the game. Not resource, but like item. Unless you find like diamonds, or like aluminum alloy, or tungsten, or something right off the start. Or tungsten carbide, sorry. It's like the best. You're just like, yes. Or even quartz, that's not even that bad. It makes glass, so. And glass can be a little hard to get. I'm just gonna take all of this. Now you may be thinking, Hamilton, you said not to take it all. I'm taking it all. It's compound. I gotta make sure. I got organic. I can't get rid of that. Okay. Anyway, let's just go. Get some more compound. Huh. Let's just make sure that's all, because I don't want to leave anyone. Okay. I think that's enough. So I'm gonna leave the tethers there because I'm coming back from. And if you find research at the very start and you don't have a research thing yet, just take it. And yes, there is a difference between a research sample and a research item. The samples are what you can scan. Items are what you have to research. And that's how you get bytes, and that's how I have 32. Not a lot, because the large rover takes, I think it takes 5,000. That's why I had like 3 research chambers on the other account. Not, yeah, the other world. Start that going. I'm actually thinking of changing the name of the channel to something more original, but I don't know. Anyway, like and subscribe, and maybe even hit the notification bell if you like this video. It's a bit of just a run through to how to start the game, but of course you don't always start out with the same stuff. So, I mean, I guess you technically do, but you don't start right next to the resin all the time. Like, there's still more. Like, this is a ton of resin. Resin. By the way, there's a trick to seeing what something is. So, it shows you the symbol, and then you can look up the symbol to see what it is. And, or like, you can just like mine it and get a sample, and then use the sample to tell. But that's one way. If you can memorize something, I'd rather do it that way, but I'm not great at memorizing things. Don't need that yet. I could do with another one of those. Start that cooking. I need a little more compound. Is there any compound I can see? No, I don't think so. That's the thing. Like, there's organic and technically carbon all around you, but you can never find compound. It's just that rare. It's like ammonium, pretty much. Which I don't know what it. What does ammonium turn into? Oh wait, I'll show you the planet. So we're on this one. Primary, sulfurite, technically zinc. Secondary, malachite, copper. Gases, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Hydrogen is used for rocket fuel. Description: average atmosphere temperature and pleasant. Sun and wind are medium. Okay. This is the moon of that. It's the same difficulty. Secondary would be zinc. First is wolframite. I have no idea what that turns into. Doesn't have any gases, no atmosphere, bare rock, and pockmarked. It's really sunny and has very low wind. Well, not very high sun, but pretty good. Calidor, which is just another planet. It's medium difficulty. Anyway, sorry, my parents are talking. Anyway, malachite is copper, I think, again. And then wolframite, then hydrogen and sulfur. Okay, average atmosphere, sun blasted and dry. So if you just need a ton of like copper, just go here. This has lithium and titanite. So titanium and lithium, which you need a lot of. So, thick atmosphere, lush, unusual landscape. If you need rocket fuel, nitrogen, or argon, you go here. I mean, I guess you can just stay on Sylvia if you want hydrogen. Or nitrogen. This is pretty much all you need for argon. Sun is low, but wind is high. Novus. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it. I did the Latin. I have no idea how to pronounce this. So medium difficulty. If you need the lithium or hematite, whatever, or hydrogen or methane, you go here. a very thin atmosphere, forested and cratered, okay? Both high. This should be an easy world. I mean, I guess besides the air, but how to move. Glacia, this one's a hard difficulty, but it's actually really good. Titanite and Hematite and Argon. So if you get stuck on this planet with hydrogen, a hydrogen thruster, then you're stuck pretty much forever. Because it doesn't have any hydrogen, I don't think. Thin atmosphere, windswept, icy mountains, very high wind and very low sun. Atrox, whatever. But it is the worst. The 7th planet. Very hard. Primary and secondary, nothing. It's like, it has nothing but helium, nitrogen, methane, and sulfur. So if you get stuck up here, you're just, Anyway, it has a very bad world because it has aggressive flora and terrible atmosphere. It's choked, which means like it's practically impossible to breathe. So oxygen tanks will be useful on that world. Oxygen filters, not gonna do you much. So yeah. Okay, now, where are the power cells? Oh, it was used, okay. Yeah, I hate power cells. They do nothing. I'm gonna go print the large printer first, because it prints extra large objects, which is going to be needed if I'm going to have a large rover. No way. I have one piece of compound left. Better use it for tethers. That is insane. I probably should not have done that. Oh wait, I still have a ton of tethers. Okay. I think I'm fine for right now, and I have a backup. So like, I really want compound. Maybe if I go down that cave. Aha. Did it give me, it's carbon? And you may be thinking, just take the carbon. It's worthless. It's impossible to make a generator because you need like tungsten carbide and stuff. And so it's really, really hard to get. But if you do get it, it's really good actually. And and you may be thinking, a small generator. Small generators are even worse, because it does take regular organic. It's worthless though, it does nothing. It's like half a thing, and it lasts for like 10 seconds. Like if you're just trying to charge a small battery, maybe it's worth it, but still, it's like one small battery for an entire thing of organic. I mean, I guess it's okay if you just want to get rid of organic. I think if it does, small generator, okay. Compound. Like, why would I make it if I have one piece of compound? So I don't know how I'm gonna record my voice for mobile, because that's gonna be a problem. because I don't know how I'm gonna record my voice. I mean, I guess I could just record a video of it, but I could wear my headset and connect the PS4. That'd work. No, it wouldn't. I'll figure something out. Trying to see if there's any compound left. No, I'm just gonna go a bit into the forest. Like, why is it always night? I actually need to check, because I might have done... Vehicle air controls? Pitch plus roll? What? I don't get what that means. Master volume. Anyway, so... Aatrox awakened? Anyway. Oh yeah, more, okay. I'm glad I did that. Oh gosh. My tether. Out of here, tree. Nobody needs you in this forest. Another trick that you can do, if you need either to reach a very high place, I don't know if it works. I'll have to try it in creative. In next episode, I'll tell you. But I think you can actually connect a giant. So if you get a crane, you could potentially put a seat on top of it and get in and have a friend lift you up to the high place that you need to go to. Let's just keep collecting, I don't care. I'll make a medium storage. For right now, let's just go. And a trick with a medium storage, if you get a medium storage, then you can pick it up and just carry it with you along the tethers. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you don't have tethers. And go to the resource and just mine all of it until you just keep dropping it and put it on the medium storage. And then take that medium storage back, empty it out, and yeah, you got a cheat, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna make a small printer. That's gonna be funny. I guess when you have your inventory full, it wasn't even full. Why did it? Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, it takes resin. I'm gonna make a few of these then. Quite a few pieces of resin, actually. Let's take this with me. You know what they say, no time like the present. Resin. I think that was resin. Yeah, okay. Resin. Resin. Okay, now let's get the medium storage. Let me say a few Fortnite code words for things if you're like playing with a squad, because those are going to be useful. So for grenades would be nades. If you need medkits or bandies or bandages, bandies or meds. If you need ammunition, then you just say, if you need rocket, you could just say rockets. If you need assault rifle, it's called an AR, but if you need assault rifle ammo, then you just say AR ammo. And then sub ammo, or mini ammo, whichever one. You could just say sniping ammo, I guess, or sniper ammo, instead of having to say suppressed sniper rifle ammo. I guess you could say SR. That works. SR ammo? That doesn't make sense, though. It's just like, SR ammo? Do you need suppressed rifle ammo? Like, I think they used to have scoped assault rifles. I figured that out in creative. Those were, I think, were pretty much like, really, those are practically Storm Scout sniper rifles. But they took AR ammo. Which I thought, I think they added something in the game that could have been better. A sniper submachine gun. A rapid fire scoped submachine gun. They need to add those into the game. Those would be great. Because they sound a little overpowered. Their range isn't that good. So, that's just like, you need to fire a little bit better. They could also do with mountable scopes, which would be good. I have one more spot. I was so lucky. And yes, if you go over your character, it shows the directions. So my base is northeast, I guess, technically. So as soon as I get back, I'll do some other stuff and then leave it off for today. Because we have a few chores due to a storm that happened last night. So yeah, I'll try to get this uploaded as fast as possible. And hopefully I'll see you guys later. And yeah. And And if you can, share the word by mouth or by text with anybody, please. Any view is someone, like, knowing, like, it's me knowing that somebody actually cares about something about this video. It's something. Even a view is okay. Like, a sub, that's great. A view, still great. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it off for today, and I'll see you all later. Bye.